Hello, Nistas and Nistos. How are you today? Welcome back to the channel. I want to thank you guys for coming back to the channel. I'm SavingsFashionista. And over here we do mainly things fragrance, whether it's body or home. And today we are here to talk fragrances, you guys. So I do have a fragrance haul here for the month of August. So if you're interested in hearing about the things that I added to the collection this month, the month of August, please stay tuned. All right, so starting off, you guys, I have some inspired fragrances from the house of Afnan. I do believe that Afnan is a Middle Eastern fragrance house. And I purchased these fragrances from a discounter site. But if you go to the Afnan fragrance site, their fragrances are retailing for like $120. I don't hear a lot of ladies speak about Afnan. I hear mostly men talk about Apnon in the community. But I started with Afnan when I purchased the Mystique Bouquet. And it is inspired by Valaya by Parfums de Mali. But when I saw the other fragrances and I was able to get all three of them for the price of one, I went ahead and did it. So two of the fragrances, I do have the original, well, I have original fragrances for all three, all four actually. But I wanted to get these just to see how close they are because believe it or not, I have a lot of people ask me what's the inspire. And if it's something that I really like and I could see myself possibly decanting it to wear it as a refresher to the authentic fragrance, I will pick it up if it's not too expensive or if I'm just overly curious about it. So because the Mystique Bouquet was so good, I said, okay, let's do it. So this one is Cherry Bouquet, and this is supposed to be inspired by Tom's Ford Lost Cherry. And also click the card above because I did a full dedicated review on this entire line. This is their Bouquet line. So this is the one for Lost Cherry. And it is very, very, very similar to Lost Cherry. It has that thing in it that I don't like on me. Whatever it is, if it's that benzoin, that resin note, but it's the same thing. It has a decent lasting power on it, but like I said, if you want to get more details about this fragrance line, just click the card above. All right, the next one is inspired by Fleur Narcotique by Exnilio, and this is La Fleur Bouquet. This one, it's similar, but I get more alcohol than I do anything. It has gotten better over shelf time as far as that alcohol kind of settling, but it's a nice fragrance. It is. So again, this is the inspired version for Fleur Narcotique by Exnilio, and this is La Fleur Bouquet. The next one is Violet Bouquet, and this is for the most duplicated, Baccarat Rouge 540. Similar, very similar DNA. In my video, I shared that it smells a little bit more like Instant Crush, in my opinion, and you know Instant Crush is also inspired by Baccarat Rouge, as many others are, but it is a nice fragrance. So I added those, and like I said, I have the original full size for the, with the exception of this, and I do want to get the Fleur Narcotique in full size. It's still on my wish list. If I get it for a really good price leading into the fall, I will, but if not, I'll probably wait till next spring. So I am going to get the full size, but I am enjoying these. Very reasonable. Found them over on Joma Shop, all of them. Um, the next fragrance is from the House of Oud. I featured one of these in my last haul for July, and I decided to get this one. This is a really popular one. This is Keep Glazed, and this is the one that has the exotic fruits in it. like the mango, and it has some strawberry leaf, iced lemon, whipped cream, coconut, some ginger, and some more fruits. It's a pretty scent. Really enjoyed it when I wore it. And this is one of those mango fragrances that I could easily smell on my husband as well, because it does have like this woodiness to it that makes it more of a balanced unisex. So again, that is Keep Glazed. All right, next up I have I saw this over on Simply Aisha's channel. She be giving you all the good details on the sales. And she wore this one day and she told me where I could get it from. And I also got this from German Shop. This is so good, you guys. This is by Trussardi and it's called Limitless Shopping. This is the first fragrance I have ever had from this house. And this is a honey, clean, crisp type of fragrance. It smells like clean linen with a honey note, if that makes sense. But it is so good. It is really nice. And I think this is a 100 ml bottle. And I was able to get this for less than $100. Really nice. So thank you, Simply Aisha. All right, the next one, these two came together because one of the fragrances was a part of a promotion, but I did get the latest from Navitus in collaboration with Paulina, and this is Cabana Sunset. Look at the packaging, absolutely beautiful. This is beautiful, very pretty. Now this fragrance, it is starting to develop. I have had it in my macerating closet over there, keeping it cool and dark. And it is changing some from the initial thought of it. But I want to play with it a little bit more, and I do want to give you all a full dedicated review on it. But this is Cabana Sunset, and this is the one with the lychee. It has strawberry leaf. It has some green apple in it, some peach, coconut, some vanilla custard, some tuberose. But it's a really beautiful packaged fragrance. And it's decent. Cabana Sunset. So as a part of this, her promotion, you know, a lot of times when Navitus release, they either give a percentage off. But this time they gave her only 10% off, and or you could get one of their all over sprays. So this is from AI the Great. This is the all over spray for her second fragrance, Amorous Intense. And this has been on my wish list, you guys. So I was like, let me just go ahead and get it because I never smelled it. And when I tell you I fell in love with this fragrance, oh my God, I fell in love with this fragrance. So, because it was so good, very good, beautiful fragrance. Oh my God, this is good. Mm, mm, mm. This has notes of like apple pear. It has some rum. It has some almond, some caramel. This is so good. This is so good. So because I really enjoyed this, and believe it or not, this is very powerful. This does carry the weight like a perfume does. I'm just going to be completely honest with you. So because it was so good to me, I went ahead and got me a bottle. Yes, I did. So this is her second fragrance, Amorous Intent, and I am so glad to have it in my collection in both forms. All right, so the next fragrance I got is a fragrance that's been on my wish list since before I started even doing content on YouTube. And this is during my all bun number 9 days where I was only a bun girl, but I was trying to venture out. So this is like 3 years old or longer of being on the wish list. And this is Marfa by Memo. Now, I have sampled Memo's fragrances, and there are so many fragrances, and I do have quite a few on my wish list. but I went ahead and added this one because I wanted me another clean, woody, musky fragrance with some floral in it, because I've had many samples of this, quite a few samples of this, and this is so good. So I decided to go ahead and add it. So this is Marfa, and it has some notes of orange blossom, tuberose, some ylang, some agave. It has vanilla, and it has some sandalwood. So that's Marfa by Memo Paris. And the last and one of the latest release is from the house of Valentino. And I also did an initial thoughts and unboxing live. So if you're interested in hearing my initial thoughts about the Valentino Born in Roma Gold, you can click the card above. And it comes in the standard studded package. It's pretty, but I expected it to be a little bit more than what it is. But it's a pretty fragrance. It is. It gives you very sophisticated, womanly type of fragrance. It has notes of mandarin, some gardenia, and coconut. But you do get that distant Valentino vanilla DNA resting. But it's a nice fragrance. It is. So you guys, those were my fragrance purchases for the month of August. And we only know what the month of September holds. So you guys catch me back or not, depending on if I follow through with a no buy for once. But you guys, I really enjoy this. I want to thank you for coming back and just listening as I share. If you're a part of the channel, thank you. If you're not and you like what you hear, go ahead and subscribe. I thank you guys so very much. I am raspy. I have shared with you some things that I've been going through with my vocals, and it's starting again. So thank you very much. And I'll see you guys in the next video. And do not forget, you, yes, you are great. Bye-bye.